What is up, nerds? My name is Sgt-Power-Pickle, and well, today I am playing No Man's Sky, and I just kind of want to give you the basics on how to stay alive in this game. So, I'm pretty sure by now most of you have your ship built, so I'm not going to get into that. So, what you're going to need for mostly is you're going to need plutonium for your launch. Now, plutonium is really easy to get. This is actually very straightforward, and I know that it says it's really hard to find it on planets, but if you're in space, and the moment that you get up into space, whenever you're flying, there's asteroids like every 2 seconds that are in front of you. And I'm pretty sure that most of you guys flying through space have noticed this. It's just asteroids everywhere. Now, if you click X, and you just hold X, you can shoot your bullets through your ship. So all you do is just shoot the asteroids, and your ship will automatically pick up the plutonium. So you use that, and you can fill up your ship. Now, it says that it's at 100% now. Every time that you take off from a planet, it reduces 25%. So you can only do it 4 times. So if you're landed on a planet, I personally think the easiest way to do it is whenever you know that you're like halfway or you're 3/4 down, then just go up into space, just fly straight up, go into space, shoot a couple asteroids, and then come right back down, and you'll be good. You'll be perfectly good for that. So this is not, don't ever worry about this. Just go up into space and get your stuff. It's completely full of it. I have a hard time finding it on planets, but you know. This, the Thamium 9. Now, this is a little hard to come across, but what I've noticed is, do you see these big-ass pillars here in the distance? Okay, well, whenever you come across these pillars, or these floating pillars, I've noticed, I've been to other planets before and noticed that there just seems to be like this little tiny plant. Here, I'll scan and see if I can... So I can't really, but it's something that kind of looks like so. It's just like a little, planet or plant that looks like it can eat you type of deal. Looks like it has like a little mouth on it. But you just click square to harvest the thing. It's not one of those ones where you shoot. And so the thrusters are easy. This is just for hypercruising through space. Like it says, if you hold R1, L1, you can just go really fast through space here. I'm hearing something in the background go like nuts. So you can have up to like your little things here. Carbon is like the best. Honestly, you can find this anywhere. So carbon, literally any living thing. So trees, plants, fucking anything that's like living. So carbon, even though it says it's rare, it's technically isotope. So it's not just carbon that you're looking for. It's anything with isotope in it. So technically, what you could do to power up your exosuit is you could use the Thamium 9 because it technically is isotope, but I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. You could use plutonium, but I wouldn't recommend it either. So any living thing, honestly, it's everywhere. I've been to many planets before, so it's everywhere. Like, I've been on to freezing cold planets. I've been on to a toxic planet. I've been on, random shit where I couldn't survive. And I was able to survive on it and find the shit that I needed, which was really, really great. So the things that I'm showing you now on this planet are pretty much on the 3 types of planets that I've been to. So I've been to a radiation planet, I've been to a completely freezing fucking cold planet. I've been to this one, scouted out a bit. I've been around the galaxy and stuff, been to space stations. But so far that's the basics to that. And seeing as how my life support, so I don't have a lot of my stuff on here. So I get a bunch of carbon, and I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to recharge that. And it brings up like a whole list of all the different things I can use, but I'm gonna use my carbon. It sucks that you have to recharge it every like fucking half hour. It's bullshit. So you have to keep an eye on this. And keep an eye on that. Not really so much of this, but this and your multi-tool right here. This also uses isotope. The same thing for your suit. So the mining beam and the exosuit right here, your life support, are the two things. See, look at how far it went down already. Are the two things that you have to constantly be on your shit for. So also, let's just say I don't have enough memory or enough spaces in here, say because I got like a shield or whatever. Now, if you hold triangle, you don't need to be near your ship, but if you hold triangle, it now moves it to your starship. Boom. So I can even move it back into my person. Boom. Or I can stack them. So that's just a little, helpful hint that if you're, your ship is stuck somewhere and you really can't get to it or whatever, you can just transfer your stuff right into your ship without ever having to be near it, which is really, really, really great. But so far, that's the basics. That's the tutorial. I know I'm sorry I didn't show you guys going right into space, but that's just because I found this little monument right here, as you guys can see, and it's got like this little ball that I've been rolling around up there, and I don't know. I've been learning some stuff here, so that's why I kind of didn't want to leave this spot. But other than that, I mean, it's really easy to find some stuff. The only hard element to find, guys, is the Thamium 9. But like I said, just look for these big floating pillars here. Big floating pillar or big awkwardly standing tall blocks like this. And it should be around it. More or less around the big pillars with the floating blocks around it. So anyway, guys, that's the basics. That's the beginning tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and please leave us a comment down below if you guys wish to see more or any specifics or anything like that. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys into more videos, and catch my daily live streams of No Man's Sky. Alright, peace out.